It's been over a year already.
He told me I belong in a churchyard. He told me I could walk away, but I wouldn't get far. Tell me, how do people know what is hurt, what is love? Oh, he told me I belong in a churchyard. Words pointy like arrows, wounds no one can see. He closed all the windows as his anger broke free. I will not remember you as somebody nice. Please, will you remember me and cry?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
He told me I belong in a church.
What's up, everybody? It's me, WillNeff.
He told me I could walk away, but I wouldn't get far. He told me, how do people know what is hurt, what is love? He told me I belong in a churchyard.
four corners of the globe to your living room. Hey now.
Seeds in his heart, roots tearing the love in him apart.
I am half awake. How's everybody doing? Is my stream effing? Because my internet is being big weird right now. Anyway, no worries. We're just going to be watching a little Gamescom this morning.
Jet skiing, you can kind of like hang glide with an umbrella for whatever reason, so maybe that's got a bit of a breath of the
Love me some Gamescom. How's everybody doing? I'm going to be back on later today. We're going to be doing a regular stream tonight, but I thought I would wake up and just do like a little Gamescom. And maybe talk some of the games that we saw come out on Gamescom thus far. Obviously, we got a date for Halo. That's pretty cool. I'm excited for Halo.
It turns out, but
Sleepy, hungover.
I can see
True.
why it really was making waves.
What game is this?
Because especially the environments, like I love the vistas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes they pull out and just show like this huge valley with a sprawling town and mountains behind. Yeah,
it's
Anything announced so far? Oh, dude, Lamb. Like the cult game, like the cult roguelike. What was it called? Lamb of something or another?
Different style from Black Desert.
It looks so good.
really stood out as like incredibly unique alongside the rest of the lineup.
Tiny cars.
Okay, another big announcement from Gamescom this year was Midnight Suns, the long-rumored Marvel XCOM game from Firaxis. And this is a game, they're being a little cagey on what the actual gameplay is like, but you know, we know it's gonna be a tactical strategy game where you've got a roster of Marvel heroes like Wolverine,
Oh
Ghost
yeah,
Rider,
wow, that's
Iron
very
Man.
cool. So,
Of the Lamb.
Cult of the Lamb, that's it. That game looks fun. This one is really interesting, the Marvel XCOM, because like XCOM is always marked by the fact that like you have permadeath and stuff. I don't know if they're gonna perma Wolverine.
XCOM like tactical gameplay, and then you come back to your base where there's going to be some sort of like a relationship mechanic where you can choose which heroes you want to talk to and form relationships with.
Oh,
It's going to get particularly romantic. Very, very, very good friends, I think was the...
it better get romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have relationship options and you're not banging,
I mean,
like
I love XCOM.
what's the space one that everybody loves?
Firaxis is an incredible.
Mass Effect. If you're not banging like Mass Effect, I don't want the relationships, all right?
We'll see. This is a very different vibe from your traditional XCOM game, because XCOM is basically like survival horror, right? You're playing out these soldiers, these terrifying aliens. You're like, what's going on? Here you're playing as superheroes. You're playing as Doctor Strange. You're playing as Iron Man. The Hunter themselves are super powered. They have light side powers and dark side powers. So it completely flips the script. You're the super powerful one. You're beating mobs of enemies. They're going to have kind of a similar structure to your typical XCOM game, but with the destructible environments and everything. But it's going to be very different. It won't have permadeath. Can't kill off Captain America forever. So
See, no permadeath. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a huge fan of permadeath in games because I think it makes you like play the game differently. I love games with permadeath because like every encounter kind of has like this tremendous weight, and I'm big on that.
base, and you can be.
Pre-watch. I mean, they debuted this yesterday.
Oh no, Wolverine doesn't want to watch TV. What does Wolverine
That
want to do?
curmudgeon.
And depending on that, it builds up the relationship. And if they gets to the max,
You think they show the Elden Ring gameplay today too, Pause Champ? I don't know. I feel like Gamescom is really heavily front loaded. Sad. It was a joke. Sorry. No, don't worry about it. It's early for me, man. This is usually when I wake up. Also, I didn't sleep like the last 2 days. So, Pokemon Nuzlocke. I would do a Pokemon Nuzlocke. I gotta ask. I gotta ask Lud how to do it.
An XCOM game, except for the Mario vs. Rabbids stuff. So I can't really speak to the gameplay, and I will try it. I don't like how the Marvel characters look in this game. I think they.
Ooh.
I'm so used to MCU now that.
Damn, my man's dropping hammers already.
I
I don't like how these heroes look.
use the actors' likenesses. That's where I'm at this point. And then there's some additional layers to this where I think like Wolverine looks like.
I'm also a big, and I don't know if you guys are with me on this. I'm gameplay or get the fuck out. If you're not showing gameplay, I don't care about your cutscenes in your game. I really don't. So it's always a red flag when a game shows me no gameplay.
It does its own thing. But yeah, I don't know. I know people love Marvel for all
On God.
styles. So
On God.
Yum. This one does not do it. For me.
If anything, they're really leaning.
You can lead with a cutscene, but must have gameplay. Great take.
Blade.
Great take.
Oh, I know it's getting a movie and everything, but they got Robbie Reyes as Ghost Rider, who drives a car, like a muscle car and everything. And also, Doctor Strange kind of looks like their comic book form. And then, like, Midnight Suns itself is a storyline from, like, 1992.
I was going to ask
all
about
the
that.
supernatural characters. And they're like, so why Midnight Suns? And they're like, Jake Solomon's like, I really liked that story when I was growing up.
Got it.
And Marvel gave us carte blanche to do whatever we wanted, and I did. And I'm like, they're really leaning into the comic book vibe.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But also slightly making it kind of their own universe too.
Yeah.
Like they took some creative liberties, as far as I understand.
Definitely, yeah.
It's actually, the title has changed.
Will you play No More Heroes 3? Yeah, okay, guys. I actually decided that I'm going to start doing more That's Variety Gaming. Because I enjoy variety gaming. I don't know how much of it will be on stream, but I feel bad because, like, there are a lot of console titles I've missed because of streaming. So I bought a new dock for my Switch so I can put that on TV. And then I also bought a PS5, finally. I'm so late to the party on this. I didn't even think I was going to buy it, but I finally bought a PS5.
You're fun.
I think I'll be playing whatchamacallit, Demon Souls first.
Nicely job.
We also did get another.
Have you tried Returnal? No, I haven't tried Returnal yet.
Still don't have a release date, even though that game has been delayed.
Outer Wilds, please.
For 20
Yeah, we might do some Outer Wilds.
Spring 2022.
It's made the circuit several E3s and Gamescoms for years now.
Are there?
But now they're
Dude, okay.
spring 2022.
This game to me, I had a talk with Frosk. This game is too much content. This game is 8 games. The new Star Wars game is 8 games packed into one. It's all 7 of the Star Wars games they've made thus far, like, remade, and then a new game. That's crazy. That's too much content. That is like an endless game.
Lego characters. It just it fits so well.
I was there when it came out on the PS2 long ago, and it saved the prequels in my mind. And the reason it saved the prequels was because they were miming them out and didn't take it too seriously. And it was hilarious. And it had so many weird characters in there, all of whom had their own abilities. I could be playing as, Django, Fett, who I usually did. And it was great.
Oh, yeah, wow.
And
that's
I
very
wish they didn't
cool.
bring the voices.
EU-friendly
Why do they
stream
have to have
token.
voices? Just have them mime out the story. Because you're not going to make Rise of Skywalker.
Jax Tuga, thank you so much. EU friendly stream. You guys are really digging that I'm on early. I mean, this is a sponsored stream, but like, hey, if y'all want me to hop on early, I will hop on early every once in a while. Especially on weekends. This is easy for me. I mean, today is not going to be a long stream. I'm going to be honest. I'm groggy. Farley's groggy. I think we're going to go for a hike. He was at doggy daycare the last 2 days, so he is a little pissed at me. Oh. Oh, is this COD? Hike streams would be lit. There's no way. There's no signal. I stream whatchamacallit, Runyon Canyon, and there is like no service. Crows?
Gamescom 2021 is presented by USAA Insurance.
Hike in the city? I mean, maybe.
From the creators of Plan Turismo, League of Legends, and Pinecraft. Released in 2020, Expansion Pack 2021, launch soon. Games come first. Not a game, but a game-changing project.
What?
Thousands of trees were donated by the best community in the world because we need oxygen even more than a good.
Wait, is this a game or is this a charity project? Because I'm kind of in either way at this point.
The games come first.
Not a game. Not a game. Talk about practice.
At movies and games to reviews, let's plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need, no matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've always got you covered.
If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for?
Not a game, but practice.
Updating our feeds to bring you the latest news, gameplay.
What other games came out at Gamescom that you guys are excited about? What else are you is anybody torqued about Call of Duty? I was talking with the G4 people, and we were really split on Call of Duty. We were really split on Halo too. I think it's cool that Call of Duty is getting a female protagonist. I hate to sound like a blue hair and get excited about that, but it's kind of cool. Especially, here's why I'm excited about the female protagonist, okay? I'm going to tell you why. Because has anybody seen the movie Enemy at the Gates? Anybody? Enemy at the Gates? One of my favorite war movies ever about Russian snipers. The girl in the movie Enemy at the Gates is actually a historical figure, and she's the actual historical figure in the new Call of Duty. So because I love that movie, I'm kind of juiced. I hope there's a lot of sniping. I hope it's just like Enemy at the Gates. Oh, dude, Stalker 2, I'm actually juiced for. Stalker 1 is a nightmare.
Damon here with Tina, Sam, and Kat. Let's jump back into things for our final discussion for the reveal.
Thank you, comment leader.
On Gamescom.
Guys, I'm so glad y'all showed up for this nice early stream.
Look at the release calendar. In the wake of another Gamescom, lots of new release dates popped up. So let's see what we can look forward to playing over the next year or so. The next one that's coming up is WarioWare Get It Together on September 10th. And that was a game that was just released at E3, and I feel like it's been a little bit quiet since then. But like, you like what the WarioWare
I'm obsessed with WarioWare. I play WarioWare, and I think it's a very exciting thing to have happen.
Love WarioWare.
Which means that and Metroid.
Did you see yesterday's Gamescom? No, I didn't. I saw the first day's Gamescom.
Yeah,
let's see what happens.
Have you seen Doke V? No, what's Doke V?
Also in September, we got Deathloop, which
Enemy at the Gates too. Still at the gates. WarioWare, dude.
Very busy man.
I feel like if they make WarioWare easy to multiplayer with people, WarioWare could be like a new Tricky Towers among like variety streamers, because it is so much fun to play with people. It's such like an acid trip of a game. It's so fun.
I'm like, there's so much to look forward to the rest of the year, and then of course 2022 and a few games that we don't have release titles for. But honestly, I'm just like September 2021. I'm happy to just focus right in front of me.
Yep. Mm-hmm. We've got the PlayStation exclusive Kena Bridge of Spirits on September 21st.
I'm into it.
Which I'm always reminded that it's one of the PlayStation exclusives coming up. I haven't done the research to actually know much about the game.
Oh, one of the breakout hits this fall.
Think so?
Yeah, because it's gorgeous.
Very cute.
It's going to be a PlayStation exclusive, if I recall correctly.
Yeah,
so I kind of retract my little bit about they only got Death Stranding. Well, if this ends up being as good as it looks, this could be a really surprise hit.
I hope it's good. But speaking of Death Stranding, that's on September 24th. Mm-hmm. Sam, you gonna play it again?
I would like to know what they add. So if my save holds and I can.
No, I don't think I will be playing Death Stranding again. No.
Missions, because they look like Metal Gear inspired missions, and I'm really into that.
Yeah, they're interesting.
How do we fix Death Stranding? I don't know. Just make it fucking Metal Gear. Oh, you mean give the people what they want? Crazy.
I don't know.
Actually prefer the turn-based vibe, and I like being with the gangsters and everything. Judgment definitely is a great change of scene, and I like that they're really expanding the formula. But Damon, you're forgetting the game of the year that's coming out in September. Tales of Arise.
Tales of Arise. I
Xbox
did.
Series XS.
I did forget about that indeed. I didn't even know.
Tales of Arise?
It's a gorgeous JRPG. It's the first time since like 2016 that we've seen a new Tales of game.
Oh yeah,
And
wow,
it-
that's very cool.
Oh, is this
No.
like Tales of Arcadia?
Those two. So actually, in all seriousness, keep an eye on it.
Or no, that was Skies of Arcadia. I got destroyed there. I love Skies of Arcadia on the Dreamcast.
The game I'm definitely gonna play, but I don't. There's like not a lot to talk about that one. There's a.
I like JRPGs. Y'all can get out of here. I've been waiting to play Octopath Traveler.
We kind of know what Far Cry is, so I think you're either on board or not at this point. Also, but the day after that is Metroid Dread, the aforementioned Metroid Dread, which
Maybe we'll play that on a
One
Switch
second.
with a better screen too, which would be kind of fun.
I have it
Only
on
hardware
pre-order.
this fall. You got a pre-order?
Yeah.
Nice. Those are hard to nail down.
I am such a mark. It's like prettier screen, want OLED, but in all seriousness, Metroid Dread looks pretty good, and
Hope so.
I think that it's the end of a saga. We'll see, like, what is the final fate of the Metroids? I guess we'll find out.
yeah, it's true. And then Back for Blood is also in October 12th. Tina, I know you've been excited for this one.
Very much so. And, Mitchell previewed it for us fairly recently and came away feeling really positive about it because, we had this moment where there was going to be a Left 4 Dead-like with Evolve, and it didn't quite take off. I enjoyed playing it at the time, but it didn't have the kind of community to uphold that same kind of experience. But Mitchell seemed to say great things about this one, so high hopes.
Here's hoping. Battlefield 2042 is out October 22nd. I'm not gonna play that.
I am going to play the hell
You're
out
gonna play
of
that?
game.
Okay, we'll go.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm still trying to fix my roof.
Because Battlefield
My roof in my house is all
very
messed
well
up.
received by fans, so this is kind
Or
of
my
will
apartment.
This be a bounce back for the series.
Now it's Battlefield's turn to not have a campaign, I guess. Call of Duty has experimented with that in the past.
Campaigns are overrated in these kinds of shooters.
I guess
Come
so.
on.
Oh yeah, wow,
Did-
that's very cool.
He's acting like that's crazy. Like, oh, they took the campaign out of Battlefield.
Very cool.
No one cares about the campaign.
Stream.
No one cares about the campaign. Dead ass. If the multiplayer hits, that's what it is. Okay? The campaigns are not that great. Just walking around killing computers, not that great.
Time. I actually think it looks kind of cool. Elder Scrolls 25th Anniversary Edition is November 11th.
Unless it's Bad Company. Bad Company was good.
Added. Grand Theft Auto 5 for PS5 and Series X is out the same day, November 11th. Dying Light 2 is December 7th. I think
Doki V trailer. All right, let me get into this. Hold on. Okay.
It's gonna be special.
Oh, yeah, they showed us this. Is this an MMO?
두근두근거려 새로운 널 만날 생각에 벌써부터 간질거리는 기분이야 널 찾아낼 거야 좀만 기다려봐 널 내게 보여봐 Show me your everything 도전은 환영해 Cause I'm a superstar I'm gonna burn it up Cause I'm a rockstar I'm a rockstar 세상을 흔들어
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
What is happening? Oh my God. Listen, part of me is like, I don't know about this. And the other part is like, oh my God, it's an ADHD just dream. There's so much glitter and like. Not an MMO? What is it then? Wait, it is an MMO. I'm getting mixed signals.
널 찾아낼 거야 좀만 기다려봐 널 내게 보여봐 Show me your everything 도전은
Sunset Drive, but yeah. Okay, good description.
I'm gonna burn it up 'cause I'm a rockstar. 세상을 흔들어.
Strand type MMO. There does seem to be a bit of the issue with the frames. Yeah, I think I'm having an issue because my internet is just, it's doing LA things right now. So let me check what's going on with my interwebs. Hold on. I think it's doing LA things. Okay, my download is 500. That's pretty good. Let's see what the upload is. It's probably god awful. Spectrum sucks. Spectrum does suck. No, my upload's actually fine too. My upload's at like 20. I think it's Twitch. Oh no, Twitch is broken. What? Fine for me. Yeah, it's tweaking. Yeah, he's tweaking. Nah, he's tweaking. Twitch is tweaking. That's unfortunate. I wanted to watch this one too, partially because I think it looks cool and partially because I'm being sponsored to look at it. This is Synced Off Planet. There's a command in chat for it. Let me look at this. Will you marry me? I have a big dumpy. We can talk about it, okay? Wait, is my stream just effing? What is happening? What is actually going on? I just checked my internet. Is this Twitch? Is Twitch just melting? It's good now? Okay. Let's go and watch the sync trailer again. What's up, Anglo Punk? I haven't seen you in a minute. Get on the Twitch phone again. Zombie robots? Okay.
Wow, that's very cool.
Thanks for all the laughs, Neff.
Now we've seen robots and we've seen zombies, but have you seen them together? Stun 3200, thank you. Dog soldiers? Those were werewolves. Those weren't... Wait, what? Is this still Doki V? No. Oh, we have gameplay. Okay, cool. Heck yeah. I told you, I'm very gameplay or get the fuck out of my face. Will, the podcast is amazing. Please keep going forever and ever. Oh, you guys like the new Fear and Malding? It was pretty good. I liked it a lot. Oh, man, I'm so glad you guys dig that.
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Adam Frunge gifted a tier 1.
Hey, Adam. My man. Oh. What happened to these robots? Wait, are these robots? Just wait, he might be a zombie robot werewolf. Oh god, that'd be so cool. Okay. So they have levels. Interesting. That is a lot of zombies. Oh. Why is he being so bold? He's being so bold right now. This is giving me a lot of anxiety.
Watch out. We got company.
Wait, what?
Stand by for landing. Secure the landing zone to proceed.
Wait, what?
There's a good choice. Let's move.
Stand by for landing. Secure the landing zone to proceed. Nearby.
Wait, was that another player? Was that other players? Is this like Tarkov?
Synchronization in process. Synchronization process complete.
There is so much happening.
Contact.
Reminds me a lot of The Division. Yeah, it does. The Division was interesting. I think The Division got some key things wrong, though. And hopefully this game gets them right. Okay, why is this guy marked? Oh, that's another player. Oh, he just killed him.
2 minutes.
Orba.
Contact. This patient.
1 minute.
Am I dropping frames still? There's something wrong with my internet, guys. Jeez. Wait, what's going on with Twitch?
10, 9, 8. Ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come here.
It's interesting that the initial trailer showed this as co-op and the gameplay they show. Oh, here we go. That dude walks like Jason. I guess you must reset level every time you play one of these, though, right? Why does the big zombie walk around like a Santro?
Ignition sequence starts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
I wish I could enjoy third-person shooters. I just can't get over the funkiness. They are funky.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
B.
Thank you, Motogata. Jetpacks? Anywho, I think this game is in alpha right now. And there's a link in my panels that you can click if you have interest. It looks pretty cool. I'll probably play it. I'll probably make Seer play it. Speaking of which, I was talking to Seer yesterday. Seer gave me some cool news. He'll probably let you guys know soon. But Seer's doing some cool stuff. Also, next week, for all of you who have asked, a lot of times, I think I'm going to finally be getting on whatchamacallit, GTA again with Burn. I think I'm finally going to be doing an arc with Burn and Rafflegator on GTA RP, quick one, with a beginning and an end. It won't go on forever. I think we're going to make new characters, but James Marco might make a guest appearance. But yeah, I know a lot of people have been asking for a return to, to GTA RP. People are very excited about it. And, hopefully we can give them what they want.
PvP is really about fair play.
Oh, hang on.
Let people
Here's the game creators talking about it.
to create a unique combat experience.
Whoa. Wait, this one looks different.
The key parts of the PvE mode is collecting corruption data, and you can only do that really by kind of killing nanos. So if we left
Maybe the trailer I was watching was old.
weak weapons, they weren't then encouraged to go and seek out nanos to collect the data that they needed to actually progress. So what we did is we made ammunition much more common. We made it so that weapons were easier to find, and that meant the players had a lot more fun actually going out
Wow, they changed the HUD a lot. It looks great.
and seeking nanos, and it made the players...
Where'd you get this hoodie? This is a low tide poncho. So this isn't even a hoodie. It's like a whole poncho. It's like it's like a towel that you can put on.
My favorite aspect of PvE is the extraction from around.
On the extraction, when the Dragonfly, which is the ship that comes to rescue you, flies in, you get hordes of nanos, and you get elites, which are nanos on steroids, and they come in and they also attack the ship at the same time.
We created this horde mode, so as time goes on, the number of enemies and the frequency of them increases, and that increases intensity for players, and it creates a really strong climax to the end of a round.
This looks much more polished. Yeah, this looks like a much more updated product.
You use your command of the environment while working with teammates in tactical combinations. But more than anything, I like weaponizing my enemies. That's right, you can do that in this game. Syncing with nanos to outlast and outsmart the competition. There is nothing else out there like it, and it adds another layer of strategy.
Dude, one thing that's always funny to me is in every zombie intellectual property, they come up with a new name for zombies, right? It's always like walkers or like, you know what I mean? And like the first few times you hear it, it's always like, it's kind of unnerving.
Combat. And speaking of the nanos, let's hear more specifics around their design and abilities from the studio team.
There are 4 basic type of sync nano that you can capture in the gameplay. There are crushers, suppressors.
That's a thick boy. Oh, that's a thick boy. Hey, dude, why is his dominant arm so big? My man, this one's been watching too much internet.
Guardian and Seer. And every type have a unique ability and tactical options for the player. For example, Crusher is a giant monster, very focused on the damage output, and Suppressor always keep a long distance, and then we're just firing the weapon.
Oh.
Pin them down. Guardian is very useful because you can use Guardian to form a shield in front of you. Not only you, but also your teammate can benefit from this production. So the last one, Seer, is the most one. The
Seer
can scan the area and tell you where the enemy is. So especially for sniper, for people very enjoy the sniper gameplay, having the Seer with them will have a huge advantage because the Seer can just mark the enemy 50 meters away, and only thing for you is to fire.
Seer's in this game?
The bullet.
Hey, that's the big news that Seer's gonna tell you eventually.
We're not only visually created a unique enemy that's never been seen before, but also every nano, they will have something in the story.
The gun arm guy looks pretty sick.
When you see your enemy using one type of nano, what you need to do is, are you in a better position, or you need to switch your sync nano. Alongside with your teammate, alongside with the scavenging loop, gathering resource, all that, every time you play, you create your own unique nano. And that maximizes the option on the tactical gameplay. Plus, this whole sync nano mechanic is just one click away. We minimize
oh yeah,
the
wow,
input
that's
for
very
the player.
cool.
4
And,
months
we
pod.
don't want player to just press a lot of button to make one command. No, that's not cool. Just one click away, you can send your nano to a place to guard. You can send your nano to lock on an enemy, or you can just ask your sync nano to follow you to provide.
It's like JoJo, dude. It's like having a stan.
Some basic support. I think the 4 basic type is good, and we can expand them to have different variations, but people will still have an easier time to learn and master what they are. But along the line, there will be a 5th type, and there will be a 6th type. And how to balancing them and have every individual sync nano have their own unique ability in terms of tactical gameplay, that's always a key to us.
You can be among the first to play Synced Off Planet by registering to join the game's advanced alpha test.
Yeah. That's the command in chat, by the way, guys. If you wanted to play this game's alpha.
Up at syncedoffplanet.com, and you will receive the Founders Pack of
Among Us
items that include a very cool nano and weapon skin. Now, I'd like to introduce the game's narrative director, Kevin Short, who will share a deeper dive on the game world, story, and lore. Kevin?
Yeah, how did we get zombie robots?
Future. Years from now, mid-century, the world was captivated by the latest technology, the Morpheus chip.
Oh.
It's a brain-computer interface.
Oh, so they are humans. Okay. So nanos are zombies.
went leaps and bounds beyond the smartphones and consoles that we know of today.
And you got them while receiving a COVID vaccination.
Now users had instantaneous access to any data or app in the world. They were hardwired into the internet. But an update to the chip was infused with nanite technology. And that update and it spread instantly. And it triggered a global crisis where all users of the new update were infected with nanites and permanently transformed into these deadly machines that we call nanos. Governments and social order across the globe shut down and the world fell into chaos, leading us unavoidably towards a devastated world where the remaining survivors must fend off nanos.
Microsoft update. Oh my God, lol.
Shuttles heading off planet. You are a survivor in this post-collapse future where billions of people have been transformed into nanos. The nanos are roaming the world, attacking Earth's remaining survivors who all fight for this chance to escape off planet. Now it's your job to help other
that's where the
survivors
title comes
reach
from.
escape shuttles to an off-world space station. Problem is those seats are limited. You'll be fighting others to claim those seats. So this world becomes a fight against nanos and against rival survivors. But underneath all this lies a mystery. What exactly triggered this corruption? Who's behind it? And what's their ultimate goal? Someone's got purpose in all of this. Unraveling that purpose and how you fit into it will become a key.
Dude, this guy is so rich, he has 2 microwaves stacked on top of one another. That is some very rich man thing. Or this is an office, in which case it makes sense.
Part of your experience in Synced off planet. The game will operate in season cycles. As with many seasonal games, each release will feature new content, new modes, new gear. Now, for the lore of the game, every season will focus on a single storyline within the world of Synced. These will feature specially crafted missions, and all content and updates that you get in the game will support that season's storyline. That's where Haven comes in. It becomes the player's hub where they go to unlock new story missions. These can range from fully crafted gold missions and silver missions down to more task-driven bronze missions. All of them together are going to tell the story of Synced off planet. Now, each season builds on the previous season, unraveling more and more of our world lore.
I have to say, the lore behind the game's technology and the way it goes wrong on a global scale almost doesn't feel like science fiction. There is so much going on today.
Yeah.
To do with technology and interconnectivity that could very easily
Bill Gates!
unravel, so it's a very timely and relevant story. Next up, let's hear more about Haven, the game's important hub and base of operations, and then we'll touch on Sync's sound design.
Oh yeah, this is the eventual future that the Tesla bot leads to.
Haven is the gateway into the game. Haven is the shelter between the...
So you have to buy multiple seasons to learn the story? I don't think that's what they mean. I think the game will have multiple seasons. Like a Fortnite.
Of different attempts the player wants to get out of. One thing that this game is really, really special is it's not just a competitive game. It has a story, and that is something that Clark is very, very keen to promote. And in order to deliver...
Okay, that's a cute robot right there.
...that narrative, then things need to progress, things need to evolve, and Haven is the space for that to happen.
In terms of how players will enjoy Haven, I think it's a really interesting space. It's a lot more...
Have you heard about MLK being in Fortnite now? Stop. That's not... You're trolling. You're trolling me. You're trolling me. Stop.
Interesting than a kind of traditional kind of hub world, or just having kind of a menu. That would be a very easy way to have players kind of interact with...
It's real?
...planet.
We really want the player to immerse in this environment. And I think the settings of this game really...
It's true they made a museum? So he's not a playable character, right? Please tell me he's not. Please tell me they did not give you an option to shoot Martin Luther King Jr.
Fortunately, give us a lot of opportunity to do that because the technology allows us to...
Okay, God. Oh, thank God. I thought that they did not see any problem with making one of the all-time most peaceful men ever a playable character in a gun violence game where he can be shot. There's so much wrong.
Utilize holograms.
It fried my brain.
Information onto the devices. And as you go through...
Look here. What?
Dramatize a shameful condition. In a sense, we've come to our nation's capital to cash a check. When the architects of our republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence.
Turn the dance options off, please.
They were signing a promise in his own land. So we've come here today to dramatize a shameful condition.
Has gaming gone too far? Yes. This is it. This is too far. They've gone too far. They should take that out immediately. It's not cool. It doesn't belong there. It's a bad idea.
The different sections that in the game that you will see holograms that projecting those information floating in 3D spaces. So you don't feel that being detached from interacting with the world, but at the same time.
Someone said why? Oh, I don't know. They're trying to make money off the back of a dead civil rights hero. And Zoomers are just going to floss in front of his tomb. I don't know.
Wow, that's
I don't
cool.
know. Those critical information the player needs to decide what they do.
It's community made? Okay, good.
Next is ready.
You guys actually had me. You actually had me. I was actually so worried.
Available to them.
I think the nice thing about it as well is the player has a very intense experience when they're fighting nanos, but when they return to Haven, that's a really good
It isn't fan-made?
opportunity for them just to take a breath, calm down a bit before they go into their kind of next run.
We want to give player this growing sense of hope, but Haven
It's
is not
official?
your destination.
Oh my God,
The narrative, the story, the goal for the player.
Not like this.
Eventually get off the planet.
Players are having a growing demanding of sound as a more accurate information in games. Think of Planet in the shooting game. The gun is definitely a main character.
Why is Time Magazine advertising in Fortnite? Do they really think some Zoomer is going to see Martin Luther King Jr. after their Ariana Grande concert and be like, I should spend my video game money on a magazine? You know what? I should do this. What are they thinking?
All the gun sound assets are recorded from real weapons in various exterior and interior environments.
This is the target.
To give players satisfaction alongside the visuals.
Gotta reload. Regroup.
We hope every type of nano, they have specific and symbolic sound to that. And I did all of them by myself. And then put them into the software and mix that with all those kinds of noise together.
That does sound pretty cool.
Crashed escape shuttle as an upgradable haven you return to after matches to unlock gear and chat with NPCs is a great way to improve survival skills while also connecting you with other survivors. Now, in the haven for me, you can customize your loadouts, your weapons, and I like to customize a sniper rifle and value the time it takes to customize that because it allows you to be the absolute best you can be with that weapon in combat. Now, here's more behind the scenes with the development team.
Oh, it's also not associated with the MLK Foundation. Oh, Jesus.
One of the things that people might not know that we have multiple sites working on this project that we collaborate with CJ, our narrative consultant in New York, and Also, obviously, Clark is leading a team that in Shanghai.
What we found is by working with Next, they've got strengths from their studio and the previous projects that they've worked on, and then we've got unique areas that we've worked on in game development. And by combining the two, we've been able to create a really unique experience for the game and something that I think our players are going to find very interesting.
When we're working with Next, they never kind of prescribe what we need to do to change. It's more, they'll describe kind of a feeling that they want the player to feel or a different kind of motivation. And then we work to come up with a really good solution for that, and then we present that back to them.
There's been a real flow of ideas and creativity coming from both studios. With us working in different time zones, essentially we're working while they're sort of...
Dude, the way that they make this end of games is always so fun to look at. I would love to be like these guys. This job looks so fun.
Logging off, and they're logging on when we're logging off. So it's led to this continuous development to help create a more exciting and interesting game for our players.
It's always fun to peek behind the curtain and see how the game is made from the teams who are making it. Now let's hear from the Synced community about the game.
First time I noticed Synced Off Planet was a Gamescom trailer done by NVIDIA showing off the RTX features within the game and controlling the Nano Swarm and the Nano AI around the map.
I noticed that it was a battle royale, and I do quite like battle royales. And the fact that it had a nano style or like post-apocalyptic feel to the game, it felt quite different to the usual battle royale game you see on the market today.
Out of the game modes in Synced Off Planet, the one that I'm really looking forward to is the PvE mode that's coming up. I play a lot of PvE-based games, and I think in addition to having the Haven that you upgrade and can get extra fighters in, the PvE mode will be a good game changer to actually help develop the Haven as well as my gameplay.
It brings a new dynamic to the play style, and the fact that I can have this companion and there's different approaches to different styles. It's not just run and gun and point your gun and shoot. You got to think about how you approach each strategy.
I enjoy being a part of the Synced exclusive alpha community because everyone that I've met and spoken to there has just been great. The community team themselves
And are very vocal about it. It's so important their voices are heard. Be sure to follow Synced Off Planet on social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
For the very first time, many of you PC players will be able to play Synced Off Planet together, online. Our goal here is to offer a sneak peek of what's to come and to get feedback from you on the core gameplay. We want to learn what you
This is a battle royale with PvE mode? I guess so, yeah.
like about the game and what needs improvement. Because we want to ensure you'll get the very best experience. I'm pleased to confirm today that all players registering on syncedoffplanet.com for the Advanced Alpha will receive our Founders Pack containing nano and weapon skins to make you easily identifiable in the future as an original playtester.
As an OG.
What's in our Advanced Alpha? We're happy to say that players will be able to play all 3 main modes from the game. In Shuttle Rush, there will be 3 rounds of incoming shuttles for players to capture, and every successful escape with a captured shuttle will award players a load of combat points. The team with the top score at the end will win the game. As the game progresses, each round will have fewer shuttles available. Players will compete for a place on 3 shuttles in the first round, a place for 2 shuttles in the second round, and for a place on the final single shuttle in the third and last round.
That's interesting. It's a battle royale with rounds.
Between those shuttles, players will also be able to find tons of random events happening in the field, like airdrops, powerful elite nanos, dark zones, and a bunch of others. Our second game mode is Off-Planet. Also PvP, the Off-Planet mode features only 1 single shuttle, and players do not have the ability to redeploy.
So that's the classic BR right there.
Experience for everyone. If you're eliminated, you're out. And there is only 1 team that can successfully capture the shuttle and escape at the end. But how you do it all depends on your tactics and your teamwork. Our third game mode to try during our Advanced Alpha is called Nano Rise.
And that's the PvE mode. Okay. All right. Interesting. Oh, the last trailer I wanted to watch before I get off is God. What's the name of the Lamb game again? That just came out? Oh, Cult of the Lamb, dude.
Californians have gone through so much.
Big excited about Cult of the Lamb. Hang on, let me pull this up. This was the one that I saw that I was like, this looks fun. The soundtrack is wild. That looks fun to me. Anyway, I gotta go deal with the leak in my roof. I got to go walk Farley because he's pissed at me already. But I just thought I'd get on for a nice little early stream, say what's up. I'll come back on later tonight, say hello to my EU frogs. But I'll be back on tonight, same bat time, same bat place. I'm going to send you over to Danny because I think he's painting me right now. But I hope you enjoyed the early stream. If you wanted to play Synced Off World, go ahead and click that link in my chat to join that alpha. You know, get those exclusive skins, flex on some people. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Stay dangerous. I'll be back on later today. Go give Danny my love. Give him the same respect you would give me. He's doing something really cool, it looks like. So juice him up proper, and I will be back tonight for my regular time. Same bat time, same bat place. Love y'all. We'll be doing more early streams because of the reaction from you guys, okay? I hear you loud and clear. I love you. Talk to you later. Adios.